Hello, everyone, and welcome back. It's been a little bit of time, hasn't it, Natasha?
It has.
It's been about a week, I think.
It's been a while. So
It's been a minute, as our daughters would say.
A hot minute.
It's been a hot minute. Yeah.
So we hope you guys are all doing well. We are all in the same ship. No, different. Same storm, different boats.
Same storm, different boats. Right
so
now.
we're week 5. I think most of us are tracking week 5 right now.
Mm-hmm. So that puts us at about 35 days already of quarantine, fully or partially.
Yeah. So today we wanted to. Kevin and I came up with something to share, and we came up with a great acrostic.
I think so.
Just coming off
High
Easter
five on
weekend.
that. All
Okay,
right.
Teamwork makes a dream work. So we came up with an acrostic over the Easter weekend, and the word we came up with is hope. And I know you're going, okay, hope, whatever, right? But I feel that hope is something we all need to have. There's like really difficult situations, we need to have hope.
Can be hard right now.
Yeah, but hope actually requires something of us. So we've come up with 4 words that we are going to share with you that we hope will lift you and encourage you and challenge you to use the opportunity that's in our hands.
Yes.
So what's the first one?
Okay, so the first one for H stands for, I feel like I'm back in primary school, but H stands for harmony. And when we talk about harmony, we're really referring to connection and community. And when we are in harmony with one another, we are working together, we're helping each other out. And when there is that harmony within our life, it does bring us hope. It does help us to encourage us to help others and to be in harmony with other people when we experience that too. So we want to encourage you to try to live your life in harmony with the people within your home, within your community. We talked about how you can maybe help other people out in your community, your next door neighbor, and so on. So
yeah, and harmony is also connecting with people. Obviously, we can't connect with people outside of the people we live with, but a great action, and we encourage it. If you haven't tried video chatting, you can do so many different platforms. You can do it on WhatsApp, Messenger, you could do Zoom, you could do FaceTime. So if you haven't done a video connect with a friend, a family member, just try it.
Or even a phone call.
Or a phone call.
Or a fax.
Yeah, a fax. Okay, I don't know what that is. And so if you can connect with someone and keep the connection, that will definitely lift your spirits.
And bring some harmony.
Yeah. So, hey, Bianca, get on that treadmill, girl.
Right on. Good stuff.
So we're just at the H, so that's great. Connecting.
Good. So O stands for?
Optimism.
All right.
Optimism. So what is optimism?
It's optimism is really, it's making a choice. Yeah, Larry, I know, fax machine, right? Optimism is making the choice to see the positive in a situation. You know, we talk about the idea of a glass, is it half empty or a half full? And part of hope is being able to see that there are positive possibilities that will take place. Yes, it can be very easy to look at all of the doom and gloom and see all of the negative things that are happening, but it's a lot more work to be optimistic at times, but it's very rewarding when you can also see the balance or see the positive things that can take place.
Yeah, it's choosing to believe.
Yeah,
choosing to believe. Really, it's only you can control that. It's choosing to believe that we're going to come out of this, that we will be able to provide for our families, your business will flourish again, believing. And so it's really with the optimism is choosing, right? And that's really is up to us as individuals. Of how we're
and granted, at this time I know I'm speaking with a lot of clients who are scared, even with therapists, to be quite honest, that are wondering, like, how are we going to make it through this? You know, as the clients or as business starts to dry up, it is hard to be optimistic. So this brings us to the next word, which is
perspective.
Yes, perspective.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's choosing how do we choose to look at something, because we can choose to look at things in an optimistic way, or we can choose to look at it in a negative way.
Yeah.
But it is about your perspective.
Yeah, absolutely. So we can, and some of these things that we're sharing, it may take a while for you to develop it, because if you've been, or I've sometimes in my life have been guilty of being a glass half empty person. And so even when things were great. So if that's something that you're not used to, you will have to probably work harder at it to choose a perspective, a positive perspective, and changing the way that you view the situation. And there are some horrible situations, and people are, families are losing loved ones. But it's
losing jobs.
And losing jobs and can see almost like financial crisis on the horizon. And I don't say that lightly, but I still believe that in everything that we can choose to look at the
silver lining in this.
Look for the silver lining. Yeah.
Yeah.
And for us as people of faith, we really believe that God's in control, and he still is in control. And
regardless of the situation.
Yeah, we're going to be okay.
Yeah.
So it's a choice of choosing perspective as well.
And it's quite possible that though we go through this valley, that we can come out the other side even stronger. Absolutely. Even more creative. Yeah. Even more profitable. Even more with closer relationships. Yeah. So it's how you choose to look at it.
I agree. And just one last point on perspective. This is a good one.
Okay.
It's perspective is a good one. It's even in your own business, if you're homeschooling your kids, or you have a business that's dried up because of it's a face-to-face, but maybe digging into your creativity and saying, what can I do? How can I serve my customers right now? How can I serve my customers? How can I serve my clients? How can I serve my family? So what can I do? So that's a perspective shift too. Not just like, oh, I can't because the doors are shut. So yeah.
Good one. The last one is expectation. And really I think we've been going along in life thinking and having some expectations about how life was going to be. And now all of a sudden this new reality has been imposed upon us in a lot of ways. It wasn't by choice that we're all in quarantine. And so we've had to adapt really our expectations about how relationships are going to be, how much free time I'm going to have, how much exercise, how much I'm going to get to go to the store and go shopping. Well, all of those expectations, I've had to renew and adapt my expectations. Yeah,
and even expectations on our kids, right? Like, are we expecting, our house to be perfectly clean and tidy, and our kids to behave a certain way, or?
Well, of course they do.
Yeah, of course our kids are perfect.
Right. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, right?
So I think it's readjusting, adjusting your expectation, and being kind to yourself as well.
Yeah.
I think that sometimes this season people are kind of like, oh, I'm going to get all this stuff done, and I'm going to do this and this.
Yeah.
And it's adjusting it in different levels. Some of us have to go up a bit. And expect more of ourselves and show up for ourselves and our family more. And then there's some of us that actually maybe need to just tone it down a little bit, so that the people in our homes, we're all working and schooling and everything all under the same roof 24/7. So
our expectations should be kind and realistic.
Kind and realistic. That's a good word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the kinder we are to ourselves and the kinder we are to other people, the better off we'll be, of course. And we got to be realistic. There are just some things, especially within the new reality that we're in, that just aren't possible. So expecting that we're going to maybe be able to do that ride, or I keep going back to cycling, forgive me, okay, or doing whatever it is that it's just not possible because of the new climate.
Yeah, and accepting that, right? Accepting that.
Hi, Maria. Hi, Craig.
It's not just it's just not you. So, just the one last thing.
Yes.
Last thing. So we've been here a while.
Okay.
So just back to harmony. The importance of connecting and reaching out, because there's a lot of people who might really be struggling with loneliness and isolation.
Yeah.
So the harmony is reaching out and talking to someone, calling someone,
bringing some harmony.
My friend Bianca, who's watching, just FaceTimed me out of the blue.
Oh.
It was awesome.
That was great.
I love seeing it. I ran downstairs. I almost tripped.
Okay.
Anyways.
So that was Harmony. You felt some harmony between the two of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's just review it one more time. So H.O.P.E. H stands for harmony. O stands for
optimism.
P stands for perspective.
And E is expectation.
So we hope that this has been helpful. Mm-hmm. Please share. We're going to do another Facebook Live in the future, and we would love to hear your questions. So if you've got some specific questions that you would like us to address and answer, please feel free to address them and put them in the box. Also, you're going to put this on your IGTV,
Instagram.
On your channel, right?
Yeah, I'm not a Facebook person, so I'm definitely going on IGTV.
And I am going to put this on my new YouTube channel as well, too. So perhaps we should put some links to that sort of stuff in the in the description as well, too.
Sounds good.
You guys have a great day.
Have a great day. See you guys
around.
Be
blessed. Be safe. We love you, and we'll talk to you again soon, okay? Bye for now.
Bye.